ルールは特別なものとなっているから注意してね。楽しむか。それでは試合を始めます。前進しろ。
Which show is Strike Witches? I'm not familiar with that name. I mean, I've heard the name. I don't know what it's about. And I did not know that this was almost the exact same tank as the mouse. That's great. I guess the main difference is that this is small enough that it can actually move, and the mouse is kind of like a artillery bunker that kind of crawls around at 5 miles an hour. Or is that too mean? Ah, okay. I love that Crusader. So bad at using it. Oh no! I got smashed. Oh, Strike Witches is fighter playing girls. I will have to check that out. Apparently before this game came out, there was a Vita only. Oh, I'm so bad at hitting those Bokos. There was a Vita-only Girls and Panzer game that I haven't played or seen any footage of. I don't have a Vita, so it's not really an issue. I can try the mouse mission on Extreme. Would you like me to try it with this tank? Because that seems like it would be rough. I know I can beat it with the tank killer, you know, the T-28. I don't feel super comfortable trying it, but I mean, I'll give it a shot. What the hell, right? But yeah, I mean, honestly, playing as the tank killer, it's kind of a cheat code for most missions. There's very few challenge missions where you have to race anywhere quickly except for this one. Although I've never tried this mission as the tank killer, so that might not go well.
式行動不能。装填かぶれ。聞いてるな。気づかれたよ。そうだ、それでいい。撃て。97式新砲塔行動不能。勝負だ。一時方向から砲撃を確認。はっ、撃て。はじめ足止めか。気づかれたようだ。修復完了。行くぞ。撃て。聞いてるな。
I see the appeal of pretty girl World War II themed tactical combat.
様子はどうだ。
I mean, I really enjoyed when boom. When Peach Beach Splash came out and we did Senran Kagura with water.
ルールは殲滅戦。相手の車両をすべて撃破したチームの勝利ね。それでは試合を始めます。敵車両発見。損害定義。
Yeah, because I guess the other thing.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that as the problem with Peach Beach Splash? There were plenty of clothes in the game.
よし、狙い通りだ。大丈夫だ。問題ね。撃て。マウスしろ。行動不能。押されてるぞ。どうなっている。正面走行に被弾。様子はどうだ。撃て。あんながやつどうやって倒すべ。
Yeah, and as you start the game, they all have the same ridiculous white bikini on. So, like, literally the first thing I did when I started playing Peach Beach Splash was I put all of them in their normal costumes.
それでいい。
Takes like 3 minutes. Then they're all in their normal character costumes, having water gun fights. It was great.
変身。そうだ。それでいい。そうだ。それでいい。正面走行に被弾。様子はどうだ。どうだ。マウス行動不能。後がない。だが負けはしない。装填完了。気づかれた。どうだ。これじゃあ効かねえべ。そうだ。それでいい。どうだ。足止めか。ヤクトティーガ行動不能。
Ow!
試合終了。
That was rough. That was very rough. And yes, you were correct. Giving Rosehip and Darjeeling their own spin-off would be fantastic. Alright, we'll turn that down to hard and see if that's doable. Oof. So rough.
ルールは殲滅戦。相手の車両をすべて撃破したチームの勝利ね。それでは試合を始めます。敵車両を捉えた。撃て。外して。そうだ。それでいい。撃て。聞いてるな。そうだ。それでいい。大丈夫だ。問題ね。撃て。よ
No, there's just an achievement for doing all missions on all difficulty levels. There's no mission, there's no trophy for doing it with all tanks. I'm just doing, I'm here curious to see which tanks are, ouch, entertaining to do all the missions with. Besides which, there's actually only 5 missions where you get to pick your tank. The rest of the time, the tanks are assigned to you. Good night. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the videos of the game. I think it's fantastic, and I'm glad to hear you bought your own copy. And do what I did and tell Namco. I assume you're not in an Asian region because you bought it off eBay. Do what I did and tell Namco that you bought a shipped copy because you're so psyched about Girls and Panzer that you couldn't wait for them to release it. Because that's going to let them know that, hey, you know, there's money they're leaving on the table by not releasing this in Western markets. Because for every person who's actually got the wherewithal to go and buy an imported copy of a game, there's 20 to 30 people who would have bought that game had it just been on a store shelf or able to pick up on regular Amazon at a reasonable price. So yeah, be sure to tell Namco you're doing that. That's what I've been telling everybody to do, because I really want this thing to come out on in North America on PS4 and hopefully on PC as well. There's a drama CD of this game? Nice. This may have been a tactical error. That's what I did. I sent a thing to them on Twitter saying, hey, just got a... Ow, Girls and Panzer. Are you planning to bring it out in North America? I didn't get a response. Nor did I expect to. But I guarantee that they keep track of how popular this thing is. Oh, damn. This is going very poorly. Wish I had bought some extra armor, or those shells that do double damage. Ow! Okay. Unicorn kitten shower curtain. Oh my god, that was basically a end of one of the episode. Both of our cannons fire. Well, in that case, Guten Tag. Wie geht's? I've reached the end of my ability to speak German. I'd say Wo bist du, but you already told us you're in Germany. I gotta say, chess battle royale, like, where you actually have to completely annihilate the other team instead of just mating the king, that would be mildly entertaining as a variant on chess. Like, I could see people actually playing that. I mean, it sounds silly, and it is silly, but I could see people actually playing that, and I could see it being a challenging game with its own set of strategies. Yes! Take that, you silly rabbit. Okay, I just realized I just turned around, and put my back towards Rommel's tank, which was probably a bad move. Sorry, lady. You gotta go. There we go. Well, hopefully that'll come up in a sequel or DLC. Well, a way that they could handle it is they auto lock on, and you have to choose to fire them the way that you choose to fire the second guns when you're using the mouse or the lead. Like, you have to choose to fire them, but if they were side guns, they could lock on their own. Or, like you said, you could manually switch to aim and fire them, although I don't know why you ever would. I guess unless your treads were out and you had to think fast.